sitting up, you leaning to the left or right, whichever side that is.
That's the left. I'm going.
Oh, it's going.
What's that?
Hey y'all, the line.
Oh,
Hi guys, how you doing today? It's your girl Cadillac, and today we do have a guest again.
hi.
Introduce yourself.
What's up, y'all? This your boy Mighty Mac, straight from the shop.
Yeah,
Or whatever.
straight from the shop about 2 decades ago.
Straight straight from the shy, y'all. I'm sitting here representing Old Town August. Man, I was born in Chicago, but I was raised in Florida.
We all was born in
But
Chicago, raised in
how y'all doing
Florida.
tonight? Y'all, I'm tired, so I know y'all looking at me trying
I'm
to be like,
trying to
what the heck do
actually.
y'all got going
Yeah,
on?
he's
But
doing way too darn much. I am not
I'm
drawing him
comfortable
while
in my
he's
throat.
propped up over here. That is not the situation tonight.
This was
I am
remember
not
the
on
the
Big
girl
Mama
from
House
oh,
where
I
they
was
were
thinking
drawing.
Titanic, but okay.
Oh, okay. No, I'm thinking more like Big Mama House when
First
she
of
was
all,
propped up on that thing
I ain't
and
know,
they
I
came
ain't that
in
deep.
close. I was like, how they make that skin look that real like that? But yeah,
yes,
I am
y'all.
not drawing him. I am up here trying to finish this picture that I have been working on for a moment, you guys. But it's my hands. Like, y'all know I got the little corporal tunnel. And I did go to the chiropractor today. So that shows the first thing I got to show you guys today. So this little picture. So lately, the chiropractor has have had me drawing in my little sessions. So this is my next YouTuber, Lovely T. Like I'm gonna get them all in,
Did
you
you
know.
just drop her today?
Yeah, I drew her today in the chiropractor because he handed me another clipboard and pencil, and he was like, after he does his little
Oh, you got this big old
adjustments.
clipboard from him?
No, this paper, this one.
I know, but where did you get this from?
Oh, I bought that when I was in art class when I was in college.
Oh, okay.
So now you done knocked my little display over. Now I got a whole
actually did. You did that.
So he hands me a little clipboard and a piece of paper, and he's like, after he adjusts me, then he's like, "Oh, is that better? Like how long?" So on the
Adjust
side,
you.
on the side, I wrote like when my hands would go numb, like after drawing for so long and this and that. So this is gonna be my next
When I'm
YouTuber, Lovely
When I'm
T.
numb,
Again, she is very honest, y'all. Lovely T. Sometimes I don't agree with her, but I mean, sometimes I do. But so what? We all have our own opinions, like for real. Like, why are we like at each other's throats about each other's own opinion?
I think
But
people like barbecue.
anyway, so I went and picked up this from Family Dollar. We just headed to the Family Dollar. Actually, we didn't even go for art supplies. We went because he broke his little globe after doing a live on his channel. So I had to chip in to get a lamp because I wanted to, do the live to finish. So that's why we went in Family Dollar, but then I did find this. So I'm gonna get to sketching. I had a little
That's your sketch.
I had a little topic today because I want to bring it back, really back into prison wife life, because I think I'm veering way off, which is cool because watching my Shine Candle courses and all my other little content creators, they tell you to go out there and just, see what sticks, throw some things at the wall and figure out what really works when you're trying to build your channel. Sometimes the niche that you pick is not the niche that's going to work for you. So I would love to be a prison wife YouTuber, but maybe that's not for me. I don't know. But maybe it's more so art. But I guess the art niche is going to be hard to break into as well. So right now, your girl is just all over the place, just giving you me, all the different many sides of me. So, cuz I'm going to let him tell y'all what's going on with him. Because as today, you did go to tell them why you were saying you was tired. While I finished this, while you don't.
Well, first of all, it's 10 o'clock at night.
No.
So,
well, so I stay up to, this is early, y'all. I'll be up to 4:30, 5 o'clock in the morning. This is early.
Hey y'all.
This is
I'm gonna give y'all the monotone.
And hopefully today I finally finish. I do got
part 2 coming
out.
I'm gonna tune it down because Cadillac said I'll be too crunk for y'all.
No, we don't curse over here, but we only curse if it's very necessary to curse.
I'm gonna give y'all my monotone voice, child. But
Just
y'all,
YouTube
what's
friendly.
up? This your boy, Mighty Mac. Let me open my eyes, y'all. For y'all who don't know, I keep my eyes closed It's two reasons. This bulb that she got up in here is very bright.
But you
And
see, it only makes the camera view. I'm working, y'all. Look, I'm working on getting the right camera set up, everything. If y'all like, girl, goodbye with all of this little low quality stuff that you got going on. But right now, we are working off my MacBook that I done had for a million years. So we are trying to upgrade together. We're gonna figure this out. Black Friday coming up. We do need to figure out like our camera situation because that would be the best time to be, going and getting cameras and stuff like that. So please forgive us. But this light bulb, without this bright light bulb, like it is gonna look completely dark on that screen when you play it back.
right, but y'all, this light bulb is really.
It is hot though. It's making me a little
For
hot.
those who don't know, you probably already seen me on
It's
her channel
making me a
before.
little hot.
I am blind.
Now
Fully
let's
blind.
finish this.
But this light, even though I can see light perception, and it's my eyes. Sometimes I'm very sensitive to light. So if you guys see me with my eyes closed and keeping my eyes closed, it's not just because I'm blind. It's because I do have sensitive pupils when it comes to the light, just because that's all I can see. So sometimes it kind of irritates my eyes, which y'all probably see me blinking or a lot of keep my eyes closed like this, and I just be talking to y'all. But this a disclaimer. That's for y'all who don't know. So if y'all see me with my eyes closed, that's why. But yeah, y'all. So I'm just a little tired. It is 10 o'clock, y'all. I'm over 30.
I don't even think it's 10.
So,
I think it's 9 something.
Let's see.
I don't think
it might be close to 10. But let me tell y'all something. It's 9:48 p.m.
Still the
But y'all, let me tell you, when you over 30, your bedtime is 8 p.m., baby. Like, I'd be so tired. Like, me and my fiance, we be knocked out at like 8 o'clock, okay? 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, that's pushing it. That's past my bedtime.
I stayed up to 5:30 this morning.
That's past my bedtime, y'all. But I did have dialysis today as well, which is kind of dragging me. It's very exhausting, so my body is just a little tired. But I'm gonna get a little live with y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm coming to all the prison wives out there. I know y'all waiting on y'all husbands and y'all brothers, sister, uncles. But guess what? Your boy single. Holla at me.
I'm like that.
I'll be your
This
friend.
is not the place for all of that. I didn't bring you on here. Actually, we do have a topic.
I'm not being funny, but they say the prison wives be the ones that's easy to get.
Huh? Who told you that? Well, I don't know about the other ones, but folks that tried to, they done tried to get at me, and I wasn't. But that was back in the day. Now ain't nobody checking for me.
But I ain't saying
I'm
happily engaged.
I actually do have a topic today. So the topic was the need of the family, because I am trying to fight Marcello's wrongful. You told me. Well, what other topic we got?
Go ahead.
The family support. We actually, because I have been keeping up with like other people's platforms that they do and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. So it's this one called Angel Wives. Very excellent community, like for real.
What's
they got
Angel
some
Wives? That the people who insure.
Instead of saying prison wives, they call them angel wives. Because you an angel to somebody. I'm somebody angel.
Oh, okay.
Like,
okay.
For real.
I was like, what about the people who... Okay, no.
What? So on that channel, there was this discussion, and I had never heard nobody actually talk about this, like the need for the family. And then there's this other girl that I do follow on Facebook, and she's also fighting for her husband who was wrongfully convicted. So I'm kind of niching into not just prison wife, but prison wife of wrongfully convicted. We don't call them inmates, we call them incarcerated citizens. So I was trying to niche down even further and target in on wrongful convictions, only because I feel like a lot of people don't believe that a wrongful conviction is possible. And I actually want to shed light and show that, yes, it is possible. And it's probably more people wrongfully convicted in the system than we know or think about. And also another part that is a wrongful conviction is when a sentence is supposed to warrant a certain like a crime equals a certain sentence, and when they sentence you but beyond what they should be sentencing you, that as well is a wrongful conviction. And a lot of people don't see it that way because they feel like, oh yeah, you did something, so whatever time you get, it's on you because you shouldn't have, the saying, quote unquote, never should have did the crime if you can't do the time. Like, I hate that. But anyway, so I was trying to focus in on that. And I'm hearing a lot of the plight is that
A lot of
you
the
don't, the plight
I thought you were saying plot wrong.
is that is that you need help. Whether wrongful convicted or not, you need help as the prison wife. Like, you can't do everything. There is a lot that goes behind being a prison wife. And it all falls on the prison wife because a lot of time the family members abandon ship. And it's like, and the wife is the one that just stays there through the thick and the thin. But other family members sometimes they veer off course, and it's like when you need them the most, because that is when they're going to need you when they're incarcerated. They need more than just that wife sending money. You can send $10. Do you know $10? Well, I don't know about today, but back in the day, $10 could do a lot for somebody. A lot of times, a letter could do a lot for somebody, like for real. Like, that husband wants to hear from more than just his wife. He wants to hear from his mother, his brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles. He wants to hear from just his wife. It wasn't like when he was on the outside, he was only with his wife. Yeah, like,
you said you want to hear just.
And they feel like, oh, the wife is holding him down, so he's good, he's taken care of. But that was kind of the topic of the discussion. Like, that weighs on the wife, and the wife does need those other family members and stuff like that. Don't think because that wife is still there.
Or the husband.
Both. Both. Because this is a big burden to carry by yourself. And I always have to pertain it back to Marchello. Not that I'm always trying to, but I have to because that's the only experience that I really have as being a prison wife.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like if there were more people in his corner, a lot of the outcome that he has may not have been that way. Like, as far as even going back to court, when someone is convicted, well, when they're even just charged, baby, that's when the whole family needs to be coming together. Right at that moment, that's when you can make change. That's when it's possible to make change. After that gavel hits that desk, baby, it changes. Whew. But Marchello always tell me that change gonna come. Who's sung that? You might want to say that in that little slide. Change gonna come. But it's harder at that point. But yeah, you need the family. And it even during this time and day, we need our families now. This is when families need to become their closest. And I don't know. I'm gonna let him talk because I ain't sketched nothing, and I said this was gonna be the last. This was gonna be the last session that I was gonna work on this. So I'm gonna let Mac take it over, and we'll see where this conversation goes from here. But I did want to put a little prison wife on this channel, prison wife life on this channel. All right.
Well, honestly,
and you done knocked my thing down. So
I'm trying to figure
this out. Oh, I got a little. Okay, that might work.
Honestly, I can't relate to the prison wife, but I can relate to the support of a family. For those who don't know, I do have kidney failure, which I'm imprisoned in my own body. I can't do when you're blind and have kidney failure, you are imprisoned. Pretty much, people don't get that either. I can't do things unless someone else is there. So if someone's dictating my life,
things, there's a lot of things you learn to do.
Well,
with you adapt.
Yeah, but I adapt. So then that's almost the same as saying that the incarcerated citizens adapt.
Well, you have to adapt. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So we kind of equal, not equal, but we kind of are very similar in that because it's things that I can't do that I'm not free to do by myself that I would want to do. I'm entrapped in my own self just being because I'm a 30-year-old man who still have to depend on someone. Someone still dictates some parts of my life, whether I want to,
Well, that could be related to a prisoner as well.
That's
Because a lot of
said.
prisoners do feel that way, that they're grown men, but they have to depend on, their families, their
Did you
mother.
not hear the beginning of this?
I'm listening at you.
Clearly not, because I just said all of that.
I am listening at you.
But no, for the main part, y'all, family is important because it's a lot of stuff that I can't get through without my family. Yes, my fiance is there. I can say that he's there, but at the end of the day, you still need the support of your family to be around you because I would want the people that I grew up with, my brothers, my sisters, my uncles, my aunties, to call me and pick up the phone and say, "How you doing?" Or what's going on? Yeah, this light is really burst making my eye bleed. I knew that was gonna happen because all I see is red. Like I can just see the red tint. But yeah, so
So what you need, a cover?
no, it's okay because I don't feel it bleeding. I see it. I can just see the red
Do you
tint.
need to excuse yourself?
What can I do? I can't go in my eyes and stop. So I'm gonna just get through this and walk away. But that's why I keep them closed. That's why I keep. See, guys, that's why I keep my eyes closed because I knew my pupils are sensitive. I knew it's like.
Why don't you get glasses? Maybe we should purchase like some shades or something. Because glasses used to help me like with. I have sensitivity to light, and glasses do help.
Yeah, that's why I keep. I'm gonna just keep them closed. But yeah, so I'll be needing the support of my brother, to pick up the phone and call me, and my mom. My mom do it, she'll call. She don't my mom has the way she don't call and check on me. She'll just call and just talk. But that's her way of seeing how I'm doing. Like not instead of asking me how you doing or how I'm doing, she'll just call me and go to talking to see if I'm okay or if I'm gonna answer the phone. But that's just her way of doing it. And I kind of get that when you're in a situation and you need family, but you don't have that family support, especially if you are wrongfully convicted. I'm wrongfully convicted in my own body. Oh, that was good. I need to put that on the Hallmark card. But especially when you wrongly convicted and then your family they kind of give up on you because it's two things. They give up on you for one because in their mind they might not think that you are wrongfully convicted, and then number two, they just deal. At this point, you've been gone so long that they just accept it and they dealt with it. So ain't no point of fighting at this point because it's nothing that they can do. So. But you can't give up the fight, especially when it's your love.
But that's the thing. You can do something, but it's just that thought that I can't alone do something. But us together as 10, 12 family members, baby, we could do something.
Yeah.
So that thought is just a thought in your mind. Like we can move mountains together. I can't move a pile of sand by myself. Well, maybe I could.
You can.
I probably could do that much, but I ain't moving no mountain. Yeah, I ain't moving no mountain, but I probably could do that much.
That's what it feel like when you get out of dialysis. That you just strap the mountain across your back and walk to the mile. You walk the green mile with that mountain. That's exactly what it feels like. We was just
listening to the podcast, Willie D podcast. Yes, I love Willie D. But we was just listening to him and his son. He just went through kidney. His son gave him a kidney.
Not him. It was
Scarface. No, it was Scarface. The rapper Scarface.
Yeah, but Willie D ain't Scarface.
That's what I was saying on his channel.
No,
he was talking about Willie D and Scarface.
Who is Willie D then?
Willie D was in the group.
I know, but you said his son.
We was listening to his podcast.
You said, yes, I love Willie D, and he just went to his son gave him a kid. I was like, no, not
Scarface, him. One of his group members from his
right,
group,
okay, there you go. Now
I said all that.
You did. You just went to tell Willie D's son gave him a kid. I'm like, no, I thought that was the other guy that gave him a kid.
Yeah, they just went through, his son gave him a kidney. So Scarface is still recovering, but as far as everything that said, it all went well.
I know You can put that right there. A change.
Yeah, that's what Marchello always said me. He wanted me to listen.
I was born.
Today is day number 9 that he's been in confinement.
In a little.
They told me, his classification officer told me last week. I broke down. I had to call because I'm like, at that point, worried and scared and don't know what's wrong with him. Don't even know. I don't know what he's in confinement.
Oh.
It's like the jail within a jail. Like it's the, where we take like everything. You lock down for 20.
Y'all hear that thunder, y'all?
Y'all,
my stomach is so uncomfortable, y'all. I'm bloated because
this is the perfect example
of what? Being bloated?
No. The perfect example of family members. Now I know you're not his family member, but not knowing little things like that. Like it's some of his family members that don't understand what confinement is. What it meant.
Oh, I knew what it was, but I thought you said incarcerated.
When he was in,
he's been incarcerated.
When he was in, what is that called? Maximum security. Like they don't know the difference.
He was in the
A lot of people don't even know the difference in prison and jail. Like what is really the difference? Like isn't it all the same?
That's what they call Orange is the New Black. He was in the shoe.
That game, Orange is the New Black.
What game?
I was playing that at the casino. Yeah, I was winning too. I think I won like $200 off of that. That was like my lucky game.
Excuse me, y'all. I'm so sorry,
then you go to winning on the game, and then they switch the games around.
It's been too.
But we need the family to start being a little more
educated
about everything that goes on with their loved ones when they are in prison and reach out. Like if you can't
reach out and touch.
But yeah, we was on the top. We was on a whole different topic. We was on the my hand is not rough. I got them artist hands like Marchello tell me.
Your hands need to feel like this.
I got artist hands.
Oh, I use that palm model. That's on my hand.
I was scared to find out like what is actually like why he's in confinement. That's like a fear because at this point I don't want no more bad news. So they told me by last Friday I probably could find out what.
Why was he in confinement?
I don't know. I didn't call.
Is he still in confinement?
Yeah. When you in confinement,
that's why
you in confinement. You know he'd have been in call and interrupted this little lie. But I haven't found out yet, so I'm trying to brace myself. I'm actually no. I got a letter from him. I did get a letter. He said he was good. He didn't explain what's going on, but I'm just looking for his next letter. So maybe through a letter, I take things a little bit easier than calling, talking to the classification officer, and just really not getting all the answers you need anyway. So you're still gonna be puzzled in your mind, like what's going on. So I don't know. For me, when a situation is crazy, I kind of try to put it off. That's just how I am. I put it off. At this point, we have been on 3 lives trying to finish this picture. So if I don't finish this tonight, guys, I am just going to post the finished product. I'm going to finish it. And then I'll just post it.
I'm going to leave it back out while you're talking to John. I know. Oh, I love the name Jesus. Some people say I'm crazy, but he was doing so much in that song. I can't explain the power of the
Oh, tomorrow is my sister's birthday too. My older sister.
Oh,
she's gonna be
48.
No,
42.
First, I gotta figure out my age. I gotta think about 40. How old I am. I be forgetting. And then I gotta add to that. She'll be 45. Because I gotta figure it out. Like it takes math. Like,
but it's just like
at this point, you forget how old you are.
The Holy Hallelujah.
So these are the dreads I'm
and it just won't leave me alone. Oh, there's something, yeah. Something about the name G. Something about the name G. Something about the name G.
I wish I had some charcoal to actually
Is the
that would match the texture of the dress so much more.
I know.
And this hand going to bed because you done knocked over my little prop.
I know.
Shake it out.
I know. Ooh, y'all hear that note? I know. Yeah.
I don't think he did all that up in that third song.
Yes, he did.
He did.
He did.
He didn't do all that.
I said, come on, Rex. He was singing that song, baby. He said, I can't explain. I was like, yes. He better to hit them different notes. Like, yes, I will play it, but I want you to get copyrighted. But that was my song.
At this point, I'm not even monetized. We might as well forget about that little copyright situation.
But yeah, that was my jam. Something about that name, Jesus, y'all. My other song was that you don't have to worry. Remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And don't you be afraid.
Now you remember all this when I used to threaten him into going to church. I'd be like, it wasn't really threatening, but I'd be like, look, we ain't going nowhere unless we go to church first. Like, we would have to go to church, then we'll go to the movies or this and that. Because he used to hang out with me so he could get out the house.
And if it's hard, I don't want to get too deep, y'all, because if I go to really singing, y'all gonna feel so upset, and I ain't trying to hurt nobody.
What?
Because you know, when my soul kick in, when I'm singing gospel, it gets really feel. It really brings tears.
Who feelings you feel hurt from singing?
When I start singing gospel, I really get into it. And it be, oh, you remember Grandma's favorite song?
Going up for yonder. I'm going up.
No.
If anybody asks you, yes, that was.
Grandma was in love with Silver Gold. I don't know what you sing. I mean, I know what song you sing. That was your
Oh
mama's
my
song.
gosh. No, that was Grandma's song too. They played that at Grandma's funeral.
But Grandma's favorite gospel song.
No, Mom's song was something about, I think that was Gladys Knight. You said, if anybody asks you my life story. Do you remember that song? I think that was Mom's song.
Don't give me a mansion on top of the hill. Don't give me the world with a shadow thrill, but just give me the Savior. My life He can hold. I'd rather have
y'all
Jesus
growing up. They didn't let me in the choir because I couldn't sing.
And you could have had them bottom. Woke up.
They did not let me in the choir. I have the rapper voice. Like I couldn't sing. Though I love music. I love music, but can't
I called on my best friend. I did, y'all. And guess what? She could not be found. So I called on Jesus. My life He can hold. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Silver and gold. And that choir come in. Silver and gold. Silver, you could do that part. Gold. Gold. You take it down. I'd rather have Jesus than silver and gold. Y'all know they have different sections of alto. And then my other song was
no, mine was We Fall Down. Oh no. If we going back to my favorite song, my song was what His Eye Is on the Sparrow.
Who else? I do that to them.
Is that song Why do I
feel
discouraged?
I
Or
can really say that.
Miss
For
Lily,
y'all.
Miss Lily used to say, don't be disencouraged. I'd be like, disencouraged.
I'm gonna give y'all a little his eyes on the sparrow, and then I'm gonna go in my bed,
Don't
y'all, because I feel it in my spirit. Okay, this is for all.
I guess we not gonna finish again.
This is for all the prison wives out there. This is for all the
I'll
people.
post it later, y'all.
All the people out there who maybe going through something right now, you know. So
we are going through something. So
let me give y'all a little bit, just a little bit, y'all. I ain't gonna do too much.
Everybody going through something right now.
Why should I feel?
Ooh, I used to say this every night at the Super Center.
Discouraged. And why should the shadows come? Why should my heart feel lonely and long for heaven and home?
He changing the words again.
No, that's the word.
No, the lyrics is long for heaven's home.
Girl, that's what I said.
No, that ain't none of what you said.
When Jesus is my portion, a constant friend is He. His eyes is on the sparrow, and I know He watches me. Oh, y'all remember what Lord Hill sang?
I sing because
you gotta bring feeling.
Happy. I can't sing
because I'm happy. I sing because I'm free. Oh, yes, I am. His eyes on the sparrow. And y'all remember when Tanya Blunt is that her name?
Where's the high note?
What?
I know. You gotta be singing in front of these folks.
I don't remember that.
I can't even sing.
I don't remember all that.
Just do some of the runs and the riffs and the ups and the downs.
No, I don't remember
like,
that.
How can you just sing the song just playing? Like, for real?
His eyes on the sparrow, and I know He watches over me. His eyes on the sparrow. Okay, I gave you a run. I ain't doing all that. I gave you a run. And you better be satisfied.
This reminds me of, let me tell you.
Y'all remember when Keisha Cole's doing that? And she was like, help me, Jesus.
Before I was a rapper, I was a songwriter. And this was my singer right here. And I would be like, would you please just sing this song the way I wrote it? He would never sing the song the way that I write it. Like with the right melody. And this is what it's flashing me back to that. Flashing me all the way back.
That's Fantasia. Gospel singers. Y'all know, y'all ever seen them gospel singers? They'll be like, what song can I do? I need a good old hymn. A good old hymn.
The one that
okay.
went into right after that.
This is my story.
Oh yeah, that was Bible study.
And y'all see that bottom lip be quivering. This is my story.
Bible study. You know, Bible study ain't started. That's when you come in with the little finger, come in. You be like, excuse me.
That be
you coming in.
That bottom lip be shaking. You can't tell Sister Pam she can't sing, baby. She be up there singing them songs. But my favorite song was how it goes.
I
Oh,
had some good days. I had some years to
I thought it
come.
was Weary Days. What you
I
say?
had some weary days.
Oh,
And some sleepless nights. I had
I don't know
a
this
whole
song.
bunch of sleepless
No,
nights.
my song was that.
When
Even though your
around.
winds blow, yeah, I want you to know you cause me no alarm because I'm safe in His arms.
I don't think I ever heard
Even
that song.
though your rain falls, I can still make this call. Let there be peace. Now I can say, go away. Oh, I command you to move today because of faith. I have a brand new day. The sun will shine and I will be okay. 'Cause that's when I told the storm, I told the storm to pass. Storm, you can't last. Go away. I command you to move today. You know that song?
Mm-mm.
I told the
This
storm,
sounds like a generic
baby,
song you made
baby.
up.
No, that's Gregory Quinn. That's a gospel
Oh,
song.
no, I ain't heard that one.
Oh, let me play it
Do
for
some
you.
Mary Mary.
Oh,
Now that was my Mary.
wait,
Dare
I'm
get you
trying to
all
get
on.
it.
Gotta get on.
That song.
Hey. Dare get you together.
How it go?
Actually, my pencil is dull, so I have to switch pencils.
Hold on, y'all. Give
Give
me
me
one
one
second.
moment.
Play Yesterday by Mary Mary.
Oh, yesterday.
No, I'm gonna play to my ears so they can't hear.
Yesterday.
I just gotta remember the lyrics.
That reminds me of somebody that yesterday. I found a guy that I love. It was yesterday. You remember the guy of my dreams?
I still can't
It was yesterday.
remember the lyrics. Yeah, hold on. It's coming to me.
Yesterday, a man said to me,
No,
he
that's
said,
not it.
how do you smile when your world is crumbling down? I said, well, here's my secret.
Oh, here you go. Okay, I think I remember.
I was a little praise dancer. That was my little praise dance song. Change is coming. Yeah, I'll hold on.
Oh, okay. Here you go.
Don't worry about a thing.
I've had enough heartache. I'm at it now. In enough headaches. I've had some hills to climb. And I don't know how much more I can take. See, I decided that I cried my last tear yesterday. There ain't nothing too hard for my God, no. Any problems that I have is greater than them all. So I decided that I cried my last tears yesterday. Yes, Mary. That song brings, that song brings it out of me. Lord Jesus, that's my song, y'all. When I tell y'all, that song got me through some stuff, baby, baby, baby. And that my song used to be for that too, that get, go get it,
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get my
go get it. Hey,
look, Mary
You
used
see,
to make you want to get up and go skating. Like you really just want to hit the skating rink.
You gotta get the thing sing. I forgot what they were saying.
You want to get up and go skating somewhere.
But yeah, Mary get you crunk. Like, Mary get the house jumping. Y'all hear me?
Kirk Franklin used to back in the day.
Yeah. Do you want to run with some woo? Sick and tired of my brothers killing each other. Y'all remember that song when he say, how go is something in my bills I do.
Oh, I remember
My
that.
3-month-old baby needs some shoes. Why do your 3-month-old baby need some shoes?
They do wear shoes at 3 months. Now it's a little too long for me to think back. I don't know what kids' babies
It be them cushion socks.
My baby is too big, and I can't remember nothing that happened. But I think babies do wear shoes at 3 months. Them little soft bottom shoes. Yes, they do.
Yeah, the socks kind.
Yeah, they soft bottom shoes.
His melodies from heaven rain down. I was gonna sing "Lean on Me, Y'all," but because they got R. Kelly in it, I just showed up.
Excuse me. He did not make the original version.
Yes, he did.
No, he didn't.
Yes,
you talking about "Lean on Me"?
Girl, I know you ain't talking about that one. I'm talking about the gospel religion. What is he talking about?
He did not make
that.
Oh, you talking about?
Yeah, he did that one. Okay.
But then those.
I'm not.
I love them old movies. Them movies actually are very inspirational. If y'all watch Lean on Me, me and my sister be up there watching all of the old 80s and 90s movies.
Lean on. This is y'all prisoners. Y'all need this. Y'all wrongfully convicted, incarcerated. You just call on your brother when you need a hand. We all need somebody
nobody out.
To
it's more than wrongfully convicted. Just being in
you just might have a problem that we all don't understand. We all need somebody.
I'm gonna need y'all to write so you can figure it out. Maybe you can get some understanding if you write.
What we need from
email is actually easier now, y'all. You can email your loved ones. You can reach out. I think, what is it like? One stamp. I actually don't know how much a digital stamp is, to be honest with you. Oh my gosh, I hadn't wrote Marchello in a million years now. Actually, through the mail, honestly. And when I went to go pick up a stamp, that lady said it was 58 cents. Like one stamp. I did not even know the price of a stamp went up that much. Like, that's crazy. That is really crazy. But that's what we're doing now. He in confinement, so we're doing the snail mail. And actually, it do bring up a point because, here in Florida, they're trying to get rid of physical mail where you can't write them. Everything will be like, if you write them, it'll be scanned in and they'll be given, like, they have to print it out, which they're going to pay to print it out. And then they'll have a copy of whatever, you wrote them. So, like, kids that colored their dads or whatever mother's picture, like that's no longer, it's going to be printed and stuff like that. So it brings up the situation, like, so when they in confinement, because when you go to confinement, they take in your tablet thing. So if you're stopping mail, I don't understand that. Like, I don't get it. But it's getting crazy. The one thing that I can be grateful for is that money is of age now, because it's getting really hard for relationships to maintain a physical relationship through a prison sentence. Because everything that used to get me through, they're slowly, stripping that, taking it away. So I don't know. My heart goes out to any young child dealing with this now with the incarcerated parent or whatever. Like, the road is getting hard for real. They all started,
You said the road getting harder?
Gather up.
Yeah. She done came to the end.
They're gathering now to start session. If y'all didn't check that out. I actually got to speak at the delegation meeting here in Orlando. Like, all over Florida, they're doing the delegation meetings and stuff for the bills that we want, like, in place to actually make the changes that we need. Like, so right now, you're meeting out with your senators, your Congress people, and stuff like that to figure out what bills they would actually get behind and push. So we want the second chances, the second look, second chances that will help Marchello and so many other people here in Florida. We want the 65%. Oh, I gotta put this down. This hand is going to bed, y'all.
Hey y'all, I'm gonna just jump in real quick, y'all. This light starting to really irritate me, so I'm gonna go ahead and tune out. Thank y'all for tuning in.
I'm probably gonna be out of here soon.
But make sure y'all continue to check out Cadillac. Make sure y'all like, share, subscribe on her channel. Make sure y'all check my channel out, which is the_almighty_Mac. If y'all want to see my content, I really appreciate it. But thank y'all for being supportive. And yeah, let your boy know in them comments, what y'all think of that. So good night, y'all. Thank y'all for tuning in to me. And Cadillac's gonna finish drawing the lovely Miss Christina Randall.
I think I'm gonna be done real soon because it's. I'm gonna try to hold in as long as I can, but this hand is going to bed over here.
I'm gonna go on the bed, y'all. I'm gonna go on the bed.
But yeah, it's like the 65% would be the best thing we could ever think of, because here in Florida, when you're sentenced, whether wrongful, whether right, and please don't think I'm marking anybody out. I still support people that are in prison, even if you are guilty of your crime. People change. People are not always the same person they were, and there's a lot of things that lead up to an incarceration than just it's a lot of things. Number one, we have to speak about education. The education system is where a lot of this starts. Like, we got to fix a lot of problems there. The communities, a lot of communities are hurting and trying to survive. So there's a lot of issues that you have to address. Like, the system is actually it's the result. It's the result of all of this that has piled up. So we really want that 65%. So I don't know if that's going to happen. That's everybody saying that's long off. Florida, you have to do 85% of your prison sentence. And Florida does hand out lofty sentences. And I am grateful. I hate to say that, but I'm grateful for Marchello's 40 years, because being in a lot of groups, I see that people do have life sentences. Like the judge really wanted to give Marchello life. So he said, being lenient, he's going to only give him 40 years so that he has a second chance at his life. Like, that's crazy to me. A second chance is 40 years. But yes, being in these groups and realizing how many people have life, like, that is so crazy. Like, oh my gosh, my heart really goes out to them. And these are some young boys that grew up, and it's like, if these laws don't change, there's no hope for them even having another life on the outside. Not even that one day. Like, Marchello will be maybe 55 or something, but those same 55-year-olds are still in there riding out prison sentences that they were handed down when they were just 20 and stuff like oh my gosh, that's so crazy. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful, and I'm trying to stay in the fight, y'all. I'm trying to stay in the fight. But yes, we really do need that 65%. Just like most of all the other states in the United States, 65%. But we have 85%. And they hand out more time for crimes here in this state. So that's what we're really fighting for. And beyond that, we're also fighting for second chances and second look legislation. And what it is, there's a couple of second look bills. Any of them would help Marchello, to be honest. They have one for the youthful offenders, saying that the guys that were 18, because a lot of places, they have gone back and resentenced juveniles that were sentenced very harshly. They have went back and resentenced them. But there's this group that lies in between the age of 18 and 25, that they're still young, and they're going through studies seeing that your brain ain't even developed all the way at 18 through 25. By 25 to 26, that's when they're saying that your brain is fully developed. So these guys that were sentenced within, that time frame, being 18 and 19 and stuff like that, they weren't truly developed. They don't know what they could have been had they tried to rehabilitate them. But instead of doing some of the classes that they would have or programs that they would have to try to, correct the person's course, they just sent them away with these long dinosaur-like ridiculous sentences, and they actually could have saved these guys. And that's what it's saying, that anybody from that age 18 to 25, they can petition to have their case open and looked at a second time, a second look, a second chance. And if it does not fit justice today, then they need to vacate the sentence. And that's what they're doing. And we're hoping that bill does pass, because that would help Marchello. He was arrested at 19, sentenced at 20. And several bills laws have turned over since he's, been incarcerated. And, possibly that could help. There's another one where there's a second look with the prosecutor. That's the prosecutor's second look. And it's saying that the prosecutor can open anybody's case. They can open anybody's case and relook at it and see, does this still serve justice? Does this sentence still serve justice? And if it doesn't, they vacate it. Like, the prisons here in Florida are actually overcrowded. And due to the shutdown, there were people that were in jail that were going to be sentenced, like once, you went to court and stuff like that, then you're sentenced, they would be added to the prison population. The population is to critical capacity, to where the head of DOC is saying, look, we're going to have to let somebody go, which would be in your best interest to have everybody rehabilitated, or as many as you can, because they're going to have to let somebody go. You can't keep everybody forever. Like, so I'm gonna finish this. Like, yeah, we're fighting for that second look. If that come through, baby. But that doesn't mean, also, don't think that second look means that, hey, we're opening the prison doors and everybody's coming out. No. Number one, they're gonna re-look at the case. All those things that have been closed, like when a case closed, baby, that thing is shut. There is almost nothing. There's this much that can open that case up. That much. And when you're first going through trial and stuff, everything hits you right away. You have the initial trial, then it's appeal right away. Then it's that right away. And then you're at all your options exhausted, like maybe 2 years in. And then the only hope that you have is newly discovered evidence. Well, this is saying that you can petition without that newly discovered evidence to have a second look at your case and be resentenced, hopefully. But yeah, so we're hoping Florida starts going in the way of change. Like, we really need to get it together. But like I said, I'm going to finish this. I'm going to have to finish it off of the live and off of the video, because I have to move to, the next and the next and the next. Project reached the world. So I got to keep it moving. My hands are not working with me, y'all. Like, I went and he adjusted them a little bit, and, they're helping me. I'm getting through, but they're not 100% to where I can just get on here and just finish or whatever. But I will be done soon, and you guys will be able to see it. But thank you so much for riding with your girl. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single person that is out there that supports me in any type of way, that's supporting Marchello, that's supporting me, supporting my cousin, because right now we are on his channel trying to get things together. He is soon to do his kidney transplant, and we're trying to raise money for him. So thank you to everyone. Love everyone. And I am out. Hiss your girl Cadillac.